Hello everybody. I am Samsivara Vankayalpatti, Assistant Professor of Mathematics in SR and B Junior Arts and Science College, Khammam, Telangana. Today our topic is sphere. Actually, this is my fifth video in this topic, and in my fourth video, I have given solutions to some important problems. And in this video, in this video also, I am going to give solutions to some more important problems. Oh, yes. Yes, see this. So, you know the definition of sphere. What is the sphere? Sphere is nothing but the locus of the point which is at a constant distance from a fixed point. Actually, in a sphere, there is a fixed point, and sphere is the locus of the points which are at a constant distance from a fixed point in the space. The fixed point is called the center of the sphere, and the constant distance is called the radius. So this is the sphere, and C is the fixed point which is center, and R is the radius. R is the distance from the center from center to any point on the surface of the sphere. So this is called radius, and here R is the radius. So whenever C is the point ABC and radius is R, so you can see here in this slide you can see whenever the center C is ABC and the radius is R, and if P is any point on the surface of the sphere, P is equal to XYZ, then the equation of the sphere can be written as x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square plus z minus a whole square is equal to R square. See this. This is the equation of the sphere whenever ABC is the center of the sphere and R is the radius. This is the general equation of the sphere. What is the general equation of the sphere? You can see here. So, see this. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d is equal to 0. This is the general equation of the sphere. Whenever this is the general equation of the sphere, the center of the sphere is minus u minus v minus w, and the radius of the sphere is root u square plus v square plus w square minus d. And here is a condition. The equation given in this slide, this equation represents a sphere only when u square plus v square plus w square minus d greater than or equal to 0. Only if this condition is satisfied, then this equation represents a sphere. Otherwise, this equation does not represent a sphere, because here you can see R is equal to root u square plus v square plus w square minus d, and whenever this value is u square plus v square plus w square minus d is negative, then R is meaningless, because we cannot find the root value of a negative quantity. So this condition is must. Whenever u square plus v square plus w square is equal to d, then obviously R is equal to 0, and the sphere is nothing but a point sphere. So here you can see a problem. What is the statement of the problem? You can see here. See this. A variable plane through a fixed point ABC cuts the coordinate axis in the points A, B, C. So what we have to do here? Here we have given a variable plane which is passing through a fixed point ABC, and also the plane cuts the coordinate axis in the points A, B, C. Show that the locus of the centers of this sphere OABC is a by x plus b by y plus c by z is equal to. What you have to do here is, you have to show that the locus of the centers of the sphere OABC is a by x plus b by y plus c by z is equal to 2. To do this, so let the equation of the sphere OABC is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz is equal to 0. Here we have avoided the constant term d. Why we have avoided the constant term d? Because the sphere, it is given that the sphere is passing through the origin. Already it is given. So whenever it is given the sphere is passing through the origin, then the standard equation of the sphere turns into x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2 z is equal to 0, we can simply avoid the value of d. So it cuts x-axis at A and y-axis at B and z-axis at C. Therefore, if it cuts x-axis, so whenever if you take a point on x-axis, then on the x-axis y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0. If you substitute the values of y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0 in the general equation of the sphere, then you will get x square plus 2x is equal to 0. And by taking x common, you can get x into x plus 2 is equal to 0. From this, you can get x is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 2u. Whenever x is equal to 0, the point is 0, 0, 0, which is the origin. You can understand that origin is the point of intersection of the sphere with x-axis. Actually, origin here in this case, you can see the point of intersection of the sphere with x-axis is origin and A both. So origin already, whenever x is equal to 0, the point of intersection is origin. And what is the coordinates of A? Therefore, whenever x is equal to minus 2u, the coordinates of A are minus 2u, 0, 0. So in the similar way, the sphere meets y-axis at B and the sphere meets x-axis at C. Therefore, by proceeding like this, you can find B is equal to 0 minus 2v 0 and C is equal to 0, 0 minus 2w. You can see, if you want to find the point of intersection of the sphere with y-axis, you know that on y-axis the value of x is equal to 0 and the value of z is equal to 0. By substituting the value of x is equal to 0 and the value of z is equal to 0 in the standard equation of the sphere, you can get y square plus 2by is equal to 0, and then you can get y is equal to minus 2v. Therefore, b is equal to 0 minus 2v 0 and c is equal to 0, 0 minus 2w, like this. Yes, see this. Actually, here you can see, I will explain one principle. Whenever the suppose a plane cuts x-axis at a, comma 0, comma 0, and y-axis at 0, comma b, comma 0, and z-axis at 0, 0, c, then obviously the equation of the plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. Whenever a plane cuts x-axis at a0, 0, y-axis at 0b, 0, and z-axis at 0, 0, c, then the equation of the plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. So in the similar way, here a is equal to minus 2u, comma 0, minus 2u, 0, 0, and b is 0 minus 2v 0, and c 0, 0 minus 2w. Therefore, the equation of the plane ABC can be written as x by minus 2u plus y by minus 2v plus z by minus 2w is equal to 1. This is the equation of the plane ABC. So actually, by hypothesis, you can see in the hypothesis, the plane is passing through a fixed point ABC. So we can assume it is given in the hypothesis, this plane is passing through the fixed point ABC. Therefore, it passes through ABC. Therefore, the point ABC satisfies the equation of the plane ABC. And hence we can write like this: a by minus 2u plus b by minus 2v plus c by minus 2w is equal to 1. So on simplification, you can get like this: a by minus u plus b by minus v plus c by minus w is equal to. So since the center of this pair is minus uv, minus u, minus v, minus w, this is the center of this pair. What you have to do in this problem? You have to find the locus of the, this center of this pair. Therefore, as you have to find the locus of the center of this pair, so you have to find the locus. You have to replace minus u, minus v, minus w with x, y, z in this relation. Therefore, so that you can get a by x plus b by y plus c by z is equal to 2. So actually, here I want to say something to you. Whenever you want to find the locus of some point, After getting some relation, you have to replace that point, uh, the point with x comma y comma z to obtain the locus of that point. So once again I am repeating, if you want to find the locus of some point, you may have assumed anyway that point. Then whenever you have obtained a relation, then finally you have to replace that point with x, y, z. Then you will get the locus of that point. So with the technique, we can say that a by x plus b by y plus c by z is equal to is the locus of the is the required locus. Minus v is taken as x and minus v taken as y and minus w taken as z. This is the required locus, hence the proof is over. So here you can see another problem. A sphere of constant radius k, see this, a sphere of constant radius k passes through the origin and cuts the coordinate axis in ABC. Find the locus of the centroid of the triangle ABC. So there is a sphere of constant radius k. Here, whenever we are going to solve a problem, first we have to understand what is given in the problem and what we have to do in this case. Better understanding the problem gives rise to better solution to the problem. So whenever, here I am repeating once again, a sphere of constant radius. Here you are given a sphere of constant radius which is passing through the origin. Here you can understand two things. There is a sphere, this is passing through the origin, and also the radius of the sphere is k. And also it is given that it cuts the coordinate axis in a comma b comma c. So what does it mean? It cuts x axis at a, y axis at b and z axis at c. What we have to do in this problem is find the locus of the centroid of the triangle ABC. We have to find the locus of the centroid of the triangle ABC. So what is the centroid of a triangle? So I will explain this. So say this is a triangle ABC. Say this is a triangle ABC. So take midpoint of side BC. Say D is the midpoint of side BC. Now join the vertex A with point D. So this is the line. This line is obtained by joining A with the midpoint of BC. Then AD is called, this is called median. This is called median. So similarly, B can be joined to midpoint of AC to get another median BE, and C can be joined to the midpoint of AB to get third median CE. We can observe that all these three medians are concurrent at some point. This point of concurrence is called centroid G. This point of concurrence is called centroid G. So what is the principle to find the centroid of G? So I will explain later. So first of all, let us take this. The equation of the sphere OABC can be taken like this. As in the earlier problem, so the sphere is passing through the origin, and hence we can take the standard equation of the sphere like this. Also, as in the previous problem, whenever it cuts x-axis, there y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0, and hence you can write x square plus 2x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2u, and point A is equal to minus 2u, 0, 0. In the similar way, we can obtain B is 0 minus 2v 0 and C is 0, 0 minus 2w. So A is equal to minus 2u 0, 0, B is equal to 0 minus 2v 0 and C. Here this is C. Sorry for mistake. Here this is C. And C is 0, 0 minus 2w. So we are here with we have obtained the coordinates of points A comma B comma C. So suppose let the centroid of the triangle be x1 y1 z1. But actually, what is the principle to find a centroid of a triangle? So if x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2 and x3 y3 z3 are three vertices of the triangle, then we can find the centroid of the triangle by the principle x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 and z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. This is the principle to find the centroid of a triangle whenever x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2 and x3 y3 z3 are the three vertices of the triangle. By applying this principle, since ABC are these coordinates like this, the centroid of the triangle is obtained like this: minus 2u plus 0 by 3, 0 minus 2b plus 0 by 3, 0 0 minus 2b by 3. But we have assumed that the centroid of the triangle ABC is x1 y1 z1. Therefore, we can equate we can equate this to the point x1 y1 z1. So from this we can get x1 is equal to minus 2u by 3, y1 is equal to minus 2v by 3 and z1 is equal to minus 2w by 3, and converting this we can obtain u is equal to minus 3x1 by 2, u is equal to minus 3x1 by 2, v is equal to minus 3y1 by 2, w is equal to minus 3z1 by 2. Now substitute all these values uv, w. So actually what is the radius of this sphere? The radius of this sphere is root u square plus v square plus w square is w square. Root u square plus v square plus w square minus d. Actually this is the radius of this sphere, but here d value is 0 and we can write the radius of the sphere in this case root u square plus v square plus w square. Therefore it is given in the hypothesis that the radius of this sphere is k. Therefore we can equate root u square plus v square plus w square is equal to k. So on squaring both sides we can get like this: u square plus v square plus w square is equal to k square. By substituting u is equal to minus 3x1 by 2 and v is equal to minus 3y1 by 2 and w is equal to minus 3z1 by 2, in this relation we can obtain. On simplification we get 9 into x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square is equal to 4k square. So what is the x1 y1 z1 here? Here x1 y1 z1 is the centroid of the triangle ABC. You can see in the picture here triangle ABC. Here this is the triangle ABC, and here you can see this is the centroid of triangle ABC. So in this problem what we have to find? We have to find the locus of the centroid of the triangle ABC, and the centroid of the triangle ABC is x1 y1 z1. Therefore the locus is obtained by replacing x1 y1 z1 with xyz. Therefore the locus of the centroid of the triangle ABC in this case is 9 into x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 4k square. Hence the problem is solved. Now we go to another problem. Here there is another problem is here. So what is the problem? What is the statement of the problem? Show that the equation of the sphere passing through the points 3 0 2 minus 1 1 1 2 minus 5 4 and having its center on the plane 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 6 is x square plus y square plus z square is plus 4y minus 6z is equal to 1. Here in this problem we have to find the sphere, and it is given that the sphere is passing through the 3 points, and also the center of the sphere lies on the plane 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 6. Here there are 4 conditions are there. The sphere is passing through the 3 points given here, and also the center of the sphere lies on this plane. So we have to prove that the sphere is x square plus y square plus z square plus 4y minus 6z is equal to 1. So to solve this type of problems, we assume that the equation of the sphere is, be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d is equal to 0. So the sphere passes through these 3 points. So by substituting these 3 points in the equation of the sphere, we got 3 equations. And by taking that the center is passing through the center is on the plane 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal 6, we get another equation. Thus we will get 4 different equations in terms of u, v, w, d. And u, v, w are 4 parameters and 4 different equations are there in our hand in this case. Therefore, by solving these 4 equations, we will find the values of the parameters u, v, w and d, and substituting these values in the standard form, we will get the equation of the sphere. So it is given that the sphere is passing through the point 302. By substituting 302 in the standard equation of the sphere, we will get like this. And by simplification, we will get one equation number 1, that is 6u plus 4w plus d is equal to minus 13. So here you can see that by substituting 302, we will get 3 square plus 0 square plus 2 square plus 2u into 3 plus 2v into 0 plus 2w into 2 plus d is equal to 0. So 3 square is equal to 9 and 2 square is equal to 4. Therefore, we will have this 9 plus 0 plus 4 plus 2 into 3 6u plus 2v into 0 is 0. We need not write it, plus 4w plus d is equal to 0. So 6u plus 4w plus d is equal to 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. By shifting this side, we will get this equation number 1. 6u plus 4w plus d is equal to minus 13. So in the similar way, by substituting the remaining 2 points, minus 1 1 1 and 2 minus 5 4 in the standard equation of this sphere, we will obtain 2 more equations. They are minus 2u plus 2v plus 2w plus d is equal to minus 3 and 4u minus 10v plus 8w plus d is equal to minus 45. And also it is given that the center of the sphere, what is the center of the sphere in this case? Minus u minus v minus w. And also it is given that the center of the sphere lies on the plane 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 6. Therefore, we can substitute minus u minus v minus w in the equation of the plane. Then we will get like this: 2 into minus u plus 3 into minus v plus 4 into minus w is equal to 6. So by simplifying this equation, finally we will get equation number 4 like this: 2u plus 3v plus 4w is equal to minus 6. So here we have 4 different equations in terms of u, v, w and d. So we have to solve these 4 equations. So I have explained how to solve the 4 equations, given equations in matrix form in my earlier videos, and we will follow the same method in this case also. So to make it short, to solve these equations in a shorter method, we have to write matrix equation form of the equations 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this can be written like this. So expressing the equations 1, 2, 3 and 4 in the matrix equation form, here this is matrix equation form of the equations what we have obtained just now. So this is the coefficient matrix 6, 0, 4, 1 like this, and this column matrix is said to be variable matrix, and this is the constant matrix. So we have to write augmented matrix from this matrix equation. So this equation in the form Ax is actually this matrix equation is of the form Ax is equal to D. Then the augmented matrix can be written as AD. Augmented matrix is just obtained by inserting the constant matrix D beside the coefficient matrix A in this case. So this is the augmented matrix. To solve the given equations, we have to change this augmented matrix into upper triangular matrix by using required row transformations. So what is the upper triangle matrix? In this case, the upper triangle matrix is the triangle in which all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. This is the principal diagonal. This is the principal diagonal. All the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. Then the matrix is called upper triangular matrix. So in this case, we have to change the augmented matrix into upper triangle matrix by applying required row transformations. So for this, what we have to do first? We have to follow stepwise. In the first step, what we have to do is we have to change these three elements into 0, and second step we change these two elements minus 10 comma 3 into 0, and final step we change 4 as 0. So we apply row transformations in each case. So here what we are applying, you can see here, to convert these three elements as 0, we have to apply these row transformations. R2 implies 3R2 plus R1. As I have stated earlier, this means, what does it mean? This means 3R2 plus R1 means we have to multiply row 2 and add this to row 1 and replace at row 2. We have to do this. By doing this, by applying these three row operations, R2 is equal to 3R2, R2 implies 3R2 plus R1, R3 implies 3R3 minus 2R1, and R4 implies 3R1 minus R1, we will get upper triangle matrix. We will get this matrix. We can change the three elements into 0. And we now, what we have to do? We have to convert minus 30 and 9 into 0. This is done by applying these two row operations. So what are they? R3 implies R3 plus 5R2. So I will explain here. By taking R3 plus 5R2, so what is R3 here? R3 means the element is minus 30. And in R2, here it is 6. R3 plus 5R2 means minus 30 plus R3 plus 5R2 minus 30 plus 5 into 6. You will get minus 30 plus 30, and this is 0. And hence you will get 0 here. So that you can get 0 here. So applying the same operations to the remaining elements also, we will get like this. And also, to make this element, to convert this element into 0, we apply this row transformation, that is 2R4 minus 3R2. 2R4 minus 3R2 means 2 into, here you can see, here there is 9. So 2 into 9 minus 3 into, here it is 6 into 6. You can get 18 minus 18, that is equal to 0. You can get 0 in this place. So by applying the same operations to these elements also, we will get like this. So in the last step, what we have to do? We have to convert minus 4 into 0. For this, first of all, we do like this. Here you can observe that minus 14 and 14 into 4 is equal to 56. Therefore, we can apply these three operations, that are R2 implies 1 by 2 R2. That means we have to divide R2 by 2, and we have to divide R3 by 3, and we have to divide R4 by minus 14. By dividing R2 by 2, we will get 3, 5, 2, minus 11. And by dividing R3 by 3, we will get like this. We will get 0, 0, 22, 7, minus 73. And by dividing R4 by minus 14, we will get 0, 0, 1, 1, minus 4. So get this. By applying all these three operations, we will get this matrix. So we have to convert this 1 into 0. So to do this, what we have to do? Here you can find, you can observe that here is 1 and here is 2. By applying 22 R4 minus R3, we will get like this. 22 into R4 means here you can see 1 in R4 minus here you can see 22 in R3. Therefore replace R3 by 22. You will get 22 minus 22 is equal to 0. So that the element here in this place will be converted into 0, and we have to apply the same operation to these elements also. You will get like this. So here you can see all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0 elements. Therefore the matrix A is the augmented matrix has been converted into upper triangular matrix. Then you can in reverse you can rewrite the equations. So to rewrite the equations, you can follow like this. So 0 into U, actually column matrix is U, V, W, D. Therefore 0 into U 0, 0 into V 0, 0 into W 0, 15 into D is equal to minus 15. Therefore you can get like this. 15 to D is equal to minus 15, and hence D is equal to minus 1. So by following the same procedure to these rows also, you will get these 4 equations. Here you can see U, V, W, D, 0 into U, 0 into V, 0 into W. So here you can see U, V, W, D, row 2, row 3, we will apply for row 3, 0 into 0, 0 into V, 22 into W plus 7 into D is equal to minus 73. Therefore you can get like this. 22 into W plus 7D is equal to minus 73. By substituting D is equal to minus 1 in this equation, you will get 22W is equal to minus 66 and W is equal to minus 3. Here W is equal to minus 3. And also by rewriting the remaining equation, we will get 3V plus 5W plus D is equal to minus 11 and 6U plus 4W plus D is equal to minus 13. By substituting the values of W is equal to minus 3 and D is equal to minus 1 in this equation, on simplification you will get 3V is equal to 6 and V is equal to 2. And also by substituting W is equal to minus 3 and D is equal to minus 1 in this equation, you will get like this, and on simplification you will get U is equal to 0. Therefore finally we got V is equal to U is equal to 0, W is equal to minus 3 and D is equal to minus 1. By substituting all these values in the standard equation of the sphere, you will get like this, and finally you will get x square plus y square plus z square plus 4y minus 6z minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required sphere. And also in the problem, what we have to do? We have to prove that the equation of the required sphere is, we have to prove that the equation of the required sphere is x square plus y square plus z square plus 4y minus 6z equal to 1. And finally we have obtained that the equation of the sphere like this. Hence the problem is solved in this way. So actually you may have so many problems like this. So whenever a problem is given like this, so what does it mean? Whenever you want to find the equation of this pair, when certain conditions are given, you have to follow this procedure. Obviously you will get 4 different equations in the terms U, V, W and D, and by solving these 4 equations you will get the values of required parameters U, V, W and D. To solve the 4 equations, there may be many possible ways are there, but out of all these methods, the matrix equation method is the simplest form and also it is the shortest form. So by converting the equations into matrix equation form, you can easily solve and you can easily find the values of u, v, w and d, and by substituting the values of u, v, w and d in the standard equation of the sphere, you will get the equation of the sphere, required sphere. So this is the procedure you have to follow in this case. Thank you very much.